Let's interlace the fingers and let's stretch up. And then let's release and go to one side. Come up, interlace the fingers, stretch up, inhale. And release and go to the other side. Again, interlace, lift up and down. Again, inhale, stretch and down. And coming back to the center, let's just pay attention for a minute to alignment. So let's pay attention to the spine, relationship between the tailbone and the crown. Let's pay attention to the position of the chin, so we see what's going on in the neck. Okay, let's interlace the fingers and stretch up with two fingers pointing up. Inhale deep and let's exhale and twist. Come back, interlace. Inhale deep. Exhale and twist. Again, repeat. Inhale deep. Up. Exhale and twist. And let's stay in the twist a bit longer. And as you're holding the twist, pay attention to alignment of your spine. Come back, inhale and stretch. Elongate, exhale and twist, and hold it again on the other side. And pay attention to the alignment. And we come back to the center and sitting quietly 1 minute, and again, paying attention to alignment. Okay, let's stretch forward and go as low as the body allows, and then just stay wherever the body stops and breathe and try to soften. And remember to apply opposite pressure. So if we go forward, we push backwards with the knees. Activate your core, activate your pelvic floor, your lower abdominals, and breathe to the pose. Okay, as we hold it like this, let's stretch, emphasizing stretching the left side, and try to go further away with the left side. And just breathe to that stretch. Now come back a little bit, inhale, and stretch the right side as far as you can. Walk with your fingers as far as you can. Release, inhale. Again, the left. Hold it and breathe. Release, inhale. And the right. And then come back and again stretch equally both sides, breathing and softening into the pose. Okay, let's walk back slowly, exhaling into the lower abdomen, lower back, and again sitting straight, observing alignment. Okay, let's support behind, bring the hands a bit further away with the finger pointing backwards. Bring your shoulder blades towards each other, open your chest. Inhale deep, now push on your knees and lift the pelvis as much as you can. Lift the chin a little bit, but don't throw the head backwards. Just inhale deep, deep to your chest. Exhale. Go down. Interlace the fingers and stretch parallel to the floor. push your mid back backwards, chin to the chest, and then feel that you're pushing the tailbone and the crown away from the center, and breathe deep, deep to the upper back. Feel the back with a lot of air. Make sure that your shoulder blades are rolled down and out. And with the breath, we're widening the space between the shoulder blades. Okay, let's release. Again, come to center. You release until you feel that your spine is aligned, tailbone to crown, heaven to earth. And then again, let's bring the hands behind and repeat like we've done before, pushing the knees and lifting pelvis. Make sure that you're really activating your core. So feel that you're pulling the pelvic floor, you're activating the lower abdominals, then open the chest and start to arch up. Chin up, breathe deep. Inhale, exhale, release slowly with a lot of power in the abdomen. Exhale down. Let's keep the hands behind. Let's interlace the fingers and lift the arms as far as we can from the body up. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the shoulder blades like we did before and go down, but this time lifting the arms behind as high as possible. Remember to apply an opposite pressure with your knees. Okay, inhale up and release and relax. Find again the alignment and have this double cross image where the pelvis is the lower part of the cross, horizontal. The shoulder is the upper part of the cross, horizontal, and heaven to earth through the spine is the vertical. And as you're sitting like this, just see with your awareness, how is it? Do you feel that the two horizontal lines are equal to each other? Yeah, are parallel to each other. And the vertical line is exactly creating 90 degrees with each crossing of the horizontal. Wonderful. Let's make circles. So we're turning to one side as much as possible. So we're twisting the top and we go down to the knee and make a big circle. Okay? Synchronizing with the breath. Exhale down, inhale up. Okay, let's reverse. Muy bien, very good. We're stopping and let's press on the knee. That is the leg is inside and we're twisting towards the other knee and we're going down. Yes, so we keep twisting, aiming chest to knee. Come back, inhale. Let's release the legs for a minute just to release tension. Yeah, tapping, tapping. Click, 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 click. Okay, and now let's pull again, sit cross-legged, but let's do the opposite. Before we had, let's say in my case, the right in, now I put the left in. Okay, obviously it's not as easy. And just this is just a small example that the mind always looking for the easy way. Yeah, all the time. If you pay attention, you see it in anything. Even if you turn to the left before the right, it's the same reason. Always the same reason. Okay, so let's start do circles. So we're twisting and we start to go. Exhale as you go down, inhale as you go up. Slowly, slowly. Make sure that you maximizing to all direction. Yeah. Down and away. Okay, and let's reverse direction. Okay, and like we did before, let's press on the knee that the leg is inwards, and we're twisting towards the other knee. Make sure that you're elongating, and always make sure that when you're going out from center, you're pushing against. So the knee that I'm going towards is really pushing strong against the movement down. Like this, we make sure that the back is protected. Inhale, come up. And let's press the knee down, the other knee, and twist and do the other side. Okay, come back, inhale, and let's release. Slowly tapping the legs. Okay? And we're sitting like this, let's support behind, and let's just make circle, both feet together, and reverse. Very good. Let's point, aiming the toes to the floor as much as we can, and aiming, flexing the toes towards the body. Again, down, again, up. Okay? Now let's bend the knees. Okay, let's try to keep the back close to the thighs, and let's support with the hands on both sides of the body. Okay, and again, we have to make to bring a lot of power into the lower abdomen and lower back. So we're pushing the feet really strong into the floor. Yeah, and we're elevating the spine up. Good. Now let's gradually stretch the left leg and keep the body straight, and then let's lift the heel up. Okay, so as we're sitting like this, make sure that if I did the left, so yeah, we did the left, so the right foot, the foot is really touching the floor. Yeah, and like this, we're pushing the right foot down and lifting the left heel up. The crown is elongated. And try not to let the knee drop out. Keep it aligned with your hip joint. Breathing deep to the pose. Now let's keep the leg exactly the same. Let's interlace the fingers and stretch up. Everything working strong. Okay, we're releasing. Let's bring the left leg in. Let's embrace both knees, and in a way try to bring them inwards. Okay, and in the same time, we're elongating the spine. Okay, as we're holding like this, we're relaxing the shoulders. Okay, so the movement comes, but we don't tense the shoulders up. Yeah, we're pulling in. Okay, now we do the other side. So we're releasing placing the hands side of the body, and we're stretching the right leg. Make sure that the left foot is touching nicely, completely the floor, and we're pushing the knee down and we're lifting, flexing the toes, lifting the heel. And we start like this. Just hold the spine erect, push both legs down and the heel up. Make sure that the left knee is aligned with the left hip joint. Okay, good. Now we're interlacing the fingers and we're stretching up. Make sure that you interlace with awareness and we go up. And we try to feel the connection between the tailbone, the whole spine, the crown, and the fingers, and light shooting out. Awareness in the whole posture. Flexing as much as you can the right foot. Okay, we're releasing. Again, we're collecting both knees. We're embracing. Pay attention how you do that. Yeah. We keep the feet with the width of the pelvis. Yeah, and we make sure that the knees are aligned with that. Shoulders are relaxed down. Spine is elongated up. Breathe to the pose. Feel the erection of the spine. Wonderful. Okay, from here, let's activate abdominals. So gently, we're going backwards until we feel that the abdominals are starting to be active. And then let's lift both legs up. Make sure that you're activating the core really strong. And again, you can choose how high you're lifting the legs, if you lift at all. And then we go down with the feet. We're dropping the knees down. We're keeping the feet touching each other. And let's elongate as far as we can in between the legs. Far, far, far. And then let's hold the toes and help the body pull down. Push the knees down, push the feet backwards into your pelvis while the back is elongating forward. And as we're holding the pose, we're breathing deep, deep to the back. Okay, now let's just release the holding of the toes and let's stretch the arm further away. Inhale. Exhale to your lower abdomen, lower back, and push with the legs, the body up with rounded back. And let's go straight again into abdominal activation, and we go gently down, and we can lift the leg if it works for you, as high as you feel comfortable, and hold it and breathe. Really strongly activate the core, very strong, because this is challenging the back. Okay, and then we're coming back, dropping knees, and elongating again as far as we can. Place your fingers, fingertips on the floor, and I gently walk as the body allows you. You walk further and further down, or further and further away. Make sure that you keep pushing your feet down and away. Yes, so the feet are pushing into the abdomen, into the pelvic floor. The spine and the back elongating forward, opposite direction. Let's again hold the toes, pull the body further down as much as possible, elbows to the floor, and then we're looking up, only looking up. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Again, inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Again, inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Wonderful. Inhale. Exhale, slowly, slowly. Exhale to the lower abdomen, lower back. And let's support with the hands behind just to rest. Stretching the legs. And let's move the legs just to soften the knees and soften the thighs and relax. Yeah, just sit like a beach. Yeah, a beach sitting. Just relaxing for a minute. No need to do anything special. Just observing and maybe even enjoying the sensations in the body. Okay, great. Let's give again power to the body. Okay, let's again place the hands close to the thighs. Okay, let's bend the knees a little bit and try to bring the pelvis forward. Yeah, and then gradually let's lower both legs down and let's lift the left leg up. Okay. Down, inhale, let's lift the right leg up. Down, inhale. Again, let's repeat, left up. Down, inhale, right up. Down, inhale. And let's go down, forward. So we can first take the sitting muscle, the buttocks out. Yes, so we're sitting more on the sitting bones. And then we start to walk with the hands forward. The trick here is to try not to bend from the upper back, but to move from the hip joints. So the beginning of the movement is with straight back. Now, if you feel this is challenging too much your hamstrings, so what we can do it together. We can bend the knees first, yeah? And then we want to bring the abdomen close to the thighs. So like this, we make sure the back is straight. Okay, we go like this as much as we can. And then we stay in the same position. And gradually we start to stretch the legs, lowering the knees until, again, the hamstrings say, oh, stop. We stop, we breathe. And when the body allows, we stretch a little bit more. Okay, take your time, do it slowly, slowly. Okay. Now, in the end of the movement, after we kind of maximize the movement of straight back forward, then we're arching the back, then we can hold the legs or the toes and just rest, not rest or breathe into the pose. And remember to use your awareness and your breathing to soften deeper and deeper into the pose. Okay? So every time we exhale, we're softening and softening deeper into the pose. And also here to maximize the stretch of the spine, of the back. Once we are down as much as the body allows, we're lifting the head, inhale. And then we exhale and bringing the chin to the chest and feel the connection between the sacrum area all the way down, all the way up the back. Again, inhale, lift up, releasing the back muscles. Exhale, chin to chest, stretching the back muscle from the pelvis all the way up. Again, inhale, go up. Exhale. Wonderful. Inhale and exhale to the lower abdomen and arch your back up. Again, supporting behind and just again tapping the legs to release tension. And let's repeat what we did sitting. We're supporting behind and let's try to lift up on the heels, okay? So for that, again, we have to really activate very strong, powerful core. So activate the pelvic floor, activate the lower abdominals, inhale deep. Exhale, point your toes down and lift the pelvis up as much as the body allows, as if we want to reach with the toes the floor. Make sure that your shoulders and shoulder blades are open outwards and try to push your chest in between your shoulders up. Allow your head to go a bit backwards. Inhale and exhale, gently going down. And just to release, let's do the opposite. Again, moving forward just a little bit. And again, come up, inhale. And exhale again to the pose. Pointing toes down and lifting. If you want to push it a little bit, you keep one leg down and you're lifting the other one. Down and opposite. Down and we go down. And just to balance, inhale. And we're stretching forward just to harmonize. Wonderful. Slowly with arch back, we're coming up. And just to balance, let's lie down on our back, embrace the knees, and roll on the back from side to side. Making circles, pay attention which side you start. Both direction. Wonderful. Let's open in a cross and just drop from side to side, just to soften tension from the back. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, and relax down. And let's wiggle the body a little bit, just to soften tension. Okay, and just relax for a minute, breathing deep to the whole body, ballooning the whole body. Exhaling and releasing. Again, inhale deep and balloon the whole body. Exhale and release. Okay, and let's soften the eyes. Let's soften the jaw. Let's soften the arms, the torso, the legs. And just allow 1 minute the body to be completely relaxed and the mind to be soft. Wonderful. Let's do some more abdominals. So let's bring the feet close to the buttocks. Let's bring the hands underneath the buttocks. Make sure that your elbows is very close to the body and the neck is elongated. Okay, and let's lift the legs up and stretch them up with the heels up, the toes down, and the knees back. Inhale deep. Activate strong, strong abdominals and go down almost to the floor. Hold it. And then point your toes. Hold it. And then collect back. Inhale. Exhale, push up. Strong, strong. Go down. Hold it above the floor and point your toes. Try to soften your face. Soften your mind. And then collect. Inhale. Exhale. Again, push up. And go down. Pose. Point. And collect and embrace. And release the arms from side to side. Make sure you make some circles to massage the lower back. Okay. Again, let's place the hands under. Bring the elbow very close and let's stretch and look up on the toes, lifting on the forearms. And then let's hold it like this. Point your toes and just lift one leg at a time. Okay. Collect. Relax for a minute. Inhale. Exhale. Let's lift up again. Whoop. And let's cross over. And again, collect. Embrace. And roll from side to side. Okay. Let's again open in a cross. And let's drop both knees to the left side. Head goes to the right. Let's place the left hand on the right knee and just support it going further down while turning the head to the opposite direction. Breathing deep and softening. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down to the other side. Every time we exhale, we're softening deeper and deeper. And it's normal that the mind sometimes goes somewhere else. Bring it back and try really to be with what you're doing. Inhaling to the whole body. And as we exhale, we're softening. So the mind has to occupy the whole body. Wonderful. Let's release and let's roll from a side to come up into the cat position. And let's start by making some rotation of the pelvis. Yeah, like belly dancing. Try to move only the pelvis, both direction. Wonderful. Now let's arch up as high as you can. Crown and tailbone from below towards each other. Pushing the back, the spine as high as possible. Inhale deep. Bring a lot of air to fill up the whole body with a lot of air. Exhale back to the center, meaning the body is now parallel to the floor. Now let's do the opposite. Arch down and inhale deep. tailbone and crown away from each other. Come back to the center. Exhale. Again, arch up as high as you can. Exhale. Arch down. Inhale deep. Exhale. Good. Let's lift the right leg 90 degrees to the side and make circle. Yes, so we're stretching it. We bring it towards the head from the front. And again, out. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch it away. Bring it back into the head to the knee. Again, inhale. Exhale. Stretch. Continue to exhale. All the way. And again, inhale. Stretch. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. As much as you can. Push out. Come back. And release. Let's go back and just stretch in the child pose. Breathing deep to the pose. Inhale and widen your whole back with a lot of air. Exhale, release. Keep the awareness in the whole body. Okay, let's inhale and get ready to do the opposite side. So we start. Inhale to the side as much as you can and try not to collapse the right side. Keep everything straight, only lift the left leg up or the left knee. Now stretch it back and stretch as far as you can. Bring it back, continue to exhale. Knee and head toward each other from the front. Arching the spine up. And let's do it again. Inhale to the side, deep in breath. Exhale, push back and elongate as much as you can. Continue to exhale to the front. And again, inhale, lift, push, exhale. Continue the long exhalation or just don't breathe. One more time, inhale, exhale, push, elongate, and continue all the way in and come back. And let's widen the knees away from each other. Keep the feet touching each other. Okay, and then we're going backwards. We want to rest as deep as we can in between the knees. Okay, and allow the chest to come down, bringing the hands close to the body. Either you make a pillow or no. And as you're holding the pose like this, just swing your pelvis from side to side in order to stretch a little bit more the groins. Yes, so every time we go to one side, if I go to the right, the left side of the groin is a bit stretching. And then I go to the other side, and like this, the pelvis sinks deeper and deeper in between the groins. Okay, and now just stopping the movement and just relaxing, breathing deep. Okay, let's activate the core. Let's keep the knees out exactly the same way. Okay, and let's try to bring the pelvis forward while the knees are open, and open the chest. This is a type of a cobra that we do like this in order to widen and open the hip joints, and we lifting. Come back, inhale and go a bit down. And again, lift up and drop pelvis as low as possible. Open the chest. Come back. Inhale. And one more time. Hold it and breathe. And we go back. And we go back into the child pose with the knees in the width of the pelvis and the arms just relax backwards. And we're breathing deep to the pose, opening the back. Okay, let's stretch the arms forward as much as we can, like in the classic child pose. Yeah, so stretch the arms further and further away, but keep the buttocks connected to the heels. Okay, and abdomen is touching the thighs as much as we can. Okay, now let's lift up, inhale, and let's bring the left leg forward. And let's sink the pelvis down to open and stretch the psoas muscles on both the inner right and the inner left. Okay? We try to lower the pelvis as much as we can down and lift the chest up. Breathing deep to the pose. Okay, let's push up again. And let's lift the upper body, interlace the fingers behind. Pay attention how you're connecting the fingers. First, we're rolling the shoulders, lifting the arms away, and then we do exactly the same, but we keep the upper body upright. Yeah? And we go down. Lift your chin a little bit, breathe deep to the pose. Pay attention to your inner groins. Pay attention to the inner muscles of the thighs, yeah, to the psoas muscle. And gradually allow it to open more and more. See if you can feel its inner connection, innervation inside the body, inside the inner the pelvis. It goes deep inside. Inhale, come up. Release the arms and let's just stretch the opposite direction. Yes, so we go down. We try to keep the left leg straight forward and we're stretching the arms slowly, slowly. Okay? And now let's do the opposite. So we're going backwards. Yeah. And we're sitting. If you can, you sit on, yeah, on the right foot. Yeah. And then we go forward down. Okay, releasing, coming up. And we go back into the child pose and relax. Just keeping the arms forward and breathing deep to the back and softening the body. Okay, let's bring forward the right leg. And with the hands, both sides of the right foot, we're sinking the body forward and down and try to open the chest. Slowly, slowly, with awareness to the inner thigh, to the psoas muscle. Okay, inhale, exhale, lift up, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulder blades backwards, arms away from the body, and we're sinking down again. Make sure your chest is open. Arch a little bit. Arch your front a little bit. Lift the chin and breathe deep. In the same time, pay attention to the action in the inner thighs, in the psoas muscle. Try to recognize. Breathing to the whole body and softening into the pose. Okay, inhale, come up, and we're going down towards a straight right leg, elongating. Slowly, slowly, whatever the body allows, we're respecting, and we're breathing deep and allow the body slowly, gently to stretch into the pose. Okay, then we're bending a little bit the front knee and we're going backwards. Now, if you don't feel comfortable sitting on the left leg, don't do it. Stay a bit above, yeah, and go like this. If it's okay with you, you go all the way down, yeah, and then you go down. But if the knee is very sensitive, maybe better not sit on it. I mean, on the foot because it's very powerful on the knee. Yes, so you can keep a little bit up and go forward like this. Okay, we come forward. Let's bring the leg back. And again, let's relax in the child pose, pushing back. Let's keep the arms backwards and allow the body to soften into the pose, breathing deep into the whole back. Okay, let's stretch the arms forward. And let's go up to downward facing dog. So we're lifting. Inhale, toes in, exhale, and we up. Let's lower one heel down at a time to stretch the hamstrings. And let's stretch both sides equal. And hold it and breathe. Pay attention what's happening in the body. Okay. And let's inhale and exhale the right leg forward. And let's go up into warrior number 2 pose. Yeah. So the back foot is pointing forward. Strong arms, strong legs, strong core. Make sure that your pelvic floor is lifting you up. Inhale, exhale, stretching the front knee. And let's go down into the triangle. Make sure that your both arms are stretching away from each other. Inhale, exhale, push up. Let's again lift the back heel. And with balance, we go down into warrior number 1 pose. Inhale, exhale down. And again, downward facing dog. Lowering the heels down, one after the other. Stretching both sides equal. And breathing to the pose. Inhale, and let's exhale the left leg forward. Let's stretch. Let's drop the back heel, and let's inhale and exhale, lifting up to warrior number 2. Make sure that your feet are powerful, pushing from the lower abdomen, second chakra, into down to both legs and up to the crown. Okay, inhale, exhale, stretch the front knee, elongate, and down we go into the triangle pose. Inhale, exhale. Let's lift up again. Let's lift the back heel slowly so we can keep the balance. Interlace the fingers above, stretching up, and we go into warrior number 1. To balance, it's important to feel that we're pushing both legs away from each other and elevating up. Breathing deep to the inner thighs, to the whole body. Inhale, exhale, we go down. Stretch a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Downward facing dog. Lowering both heels down. Inhale, exhale, down and down. Arms goes backwards, knees goes open, and chest goes down. And we're relaxing and just swinging the pelvis like we did before, from side to side, a few times, and then we're just relaxing and breathing deep into the back. Okay, we're lifting up, and let's lie on our back, and let's cross the left over the right, and let's drop both to the left. Again, always here, you can keep the right foot touching the floor, or you can keep them both in the air, whatever you feel works better for you. And most important is to bring awareness to the whole body and soften into the pose. Okay, to come back, we're releasing the legs, and then we're lifting the right, we're lifting the left, and then let's cross the right over the left and drop them both to the right. Head is turning to the left. And we breathe deep and softening into the pose. Again, we're releasing first, then we're lifting the left, lifting the right, and we're stretching into Shavasana. And let's wiggle the body a little bit, let it soften tension to all direction, free movement. Good, and then let's relax in Shavasana. So we allow the legs slightly to be open, So we feel an opening from the groins all the way down to the feet. The shoulder blades a little bit tucked under, so the chest is nice and wide and open with the hands facing upwards. Yeah, the chin is pulled in, so the neck is elongated. And we're taking a very deep, long breathing into the whole body, visualizing that we're ballooning out the whole body everywhere. Take a deep breath. Everything from the toes all the way up, everywhere. Exhale and feel that you're softening and releasing tension. Again, ballooning the whole body. Inhale deep. Exhale and release tension all the way down to the earth. And let's soften the whole body, starting from the top, the cranial bones, the eyes, the forehead, the face, the jaw, the tongue, the neck and the throat, the shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, the abdomen, the rib cage, the lower abdomen and the pelvic floor. And let's feel that the relaxation goes from the front through the back into the earth. So gradually we feel that our back is occupying more space on the floor. Then we releasing tension in the groins, in the thighs and knees, lower legs, feet and toes. And let's try to become aware that the whole body is vibrating, is alive, is connected. And let's acknowledge the same to be outside the body, vibrating everywhere. And allow the vibration in and out to unite into one ocean of vibration. And then again, let's bring the awareness into the breath. Again, breathing deep, ballooning the whole body. Now, when it's more relaxed, maybe you can feel even more action everywhere. Again, exhaling and releasing tension. One more time, breathing to the whole body. Exhale and release tension. And let's move a little bit, the whole body. And then let's bend the knees again and embrace the knees and roll on the back to massage the back and make some circles. And then from the side, let's roll and sit up. Okay. Let's just pay attention to our body, to alignment, to that story between the shoulders and the pelvis, between these two, to the vertical axis of the spine. Pay attention to the mind, to the emotions. Okay. And let's conclude by chanting Om 3 times. So we inhale deep. Let's take a minute to give gratitude that we are here together practicing. And let's visualize that this beautiful energy is spread and shared among all beings on planet Earth. Have the most beautiful day. Enjoy everything. Bye bye.